Still that one, still that girl, still that chic, yeah. Still that boss making moves, getting rich, yeah. Crown on my head, ain't nobody finna snatch it.
Hey y'all, what's good, what's good, what's good? I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what's not. This is your girl SweetTiff, and I have some messages for you guys for the day. But first, as always, I'm going to welcome Spirit in, and then we will get into your messages. Holy Spirit, a pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Ashe. Okay, y'all. So, someone's name could be Alexis or Lexi or Alexa, or there could just be something significant about your Alexa device. Okay? I am kind of getting like, listen, many of us already know that, like, these devices listen to you. So, there just could be something about that. So if you're having certain conversations that you do not want to be spied in on, be mindful of your devices before you have those conversations, okay? If you just need to sit them in another room, or you need to leave the room that they're in and go somewhere that is an isolated area to have certain conversations with certain people, just be mindful of that, okay? I'm getting the name Cameron, Brandon, Camden, Caden, things like that. I'm also getting Aiden as well. So, there is a situation where you cut some people off, okay? And, I mean, the Spirit is saying you were justified in doing so. You were more than likely guided by them to do this. So, you know, I'm pretty sure you already know that, like, you did the right thing, right? But there could be a situation coming up or that has already taken place where it's like the situation, these people are wanting you to doubt your choice of cutting them off, or these people may even present this information to other people, like to tell people like, oh, you know, they cut me off, or they don't talk to me anymore, they haven't talked to me, or they think they're better, they, you know, something along the lines of that, right? So here's the thing, and some people could even be trying to, like, embarrass you. Like, they could try to tell certain stories about you to people that may have actually happened, or even could be, you know, false stories to try to get people persuaded to not like you or to attack you. But there's this thing where it's more of an embarrassment to themselves. It's more of them embarrassing themselves. It's more of them exposing themselves in the sense to show whoever, right, that they're doing all this for and to, or, you know, with, talking to, whatever, exactly the reason why you don't deal with them, right? It's also showing people that you're justified in the right to not deal with these certain individuals, because it just could be a situation where, like, say they're trying to, you know, expose you, right? So they're like, oh, you know, such and such does this and they do that, or they used to do this and they used to do that. Because I am getting energy of, like, for one or two of you specifically, this could be things that you used to do a long time ago. You could have been cut these people off. They could have not talked to you in quite some time, so they really don't even know who you are as of present day. But in their mind, they still feel like, you know, you're the same person because they haven't changed. they don't self-reflect, and they have no room or mental capacity for expanding their mind, expanding their life, disciplining themselves and challenging themselves to do new things. They're still stuck in their old ways, still doing the same thing, which could very much be a great reason as to why you no longer deal with these people or this person, right? But this person wants to tell everybody, yeah, you know, they used to do this back in the day. They used to do that. Yeah, they used to strip, or they used to be out here stealing, or they used to, like, whatever it is, right? Because it's going to be different for different people. But it's like they have this goal set out to make sure everybody knows that you're no better than them, or you're not this person that you play to be, or and in fact, like I said, whoever this is, they don't even know you. They don't know you. They do not know who you are at present day. I'm also getting the energy of, even when they thought they knew you, they didn't know you, right? You could be someone who you're very layered. You have a lot of layers to yourself, and you only express and expose certain parts of yourself to people at the level of their mental capacity, right? Their ability to receive, their ability to communicate certain things, right? So example would be, say you're very knowledgeable about whatever, I don't know, quantum physics, okay? Or just something that's a very deep subject, very deep topic, something that's either a natural gift to you of knowingness, right, intuitive abilities or whatever, or something that you've actually studied, researched, went to school for, whatever. And it's like, this is not a topic or subject that you would just generally just walk up to a random person and just start talking about, right? This is something that people will probably have to say something to prompt you to even speak on, or you just have this knowingness like, oh, you know what, let me speak about this subject and see if this person, you know, knows anything about this, right? Or just, you know, maybe something going on in the world or around you guys, or something's brought up, and so then it prompts you, like I say, prompts you to speak to this thing, right? So then that's when people will come to find out that you're knowledgeable about a certain topic, right? But it's like these people never have in-depth conversations with you. They had very surface level conversations with you, very even low vibrational possibly conversations with you. These people could also have been in contact with you and communication with you back when you probably were lower in your frequency of self, okay? So the conversations were very baseline, just about, oh, hey, what we doing today? Oh, let's go, you know, to such and such, probably about just, you know, clubbing, partying, getting drunk, sexual acts, getting high, what's going on in the world, a bunch of gossip, things like that, right? Whereas it's like you could have grown, you could have evolved, and the new person that you are, you do have possibly one or two connections that, even if this is just with spirit, right, that you can actually have more in-depth experiences with, right? And this also could be the reasoning as to why these individuals are feeling the need to expose you or try to have people attack you or whatever, because it's like they're seeing that you are capable of having certain deep connections with other people, and it's challenging them to question themselves. It's also making them very jealous as well, because it's like, well, dang, like, how this person get to know them and, you know, spend time with them and love on them, and they act like they too good for me. Or this could even be relatives as well, okay? Cousins, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, old best friends. I mean, you name it. It's gonna be different for different people, right? So yeah, but I do feel like you'll be justified in this. Now this is a situation where, because like, even if, like, say you're someone who is in the public, right, like where people, you're well known, and this could happen, and it could end up on one of the social media blogs or whatever, or like say it's on Facebook. Maybe you're not super well known, but say somebody tags you on Facebook and they're like, yeah, I don't know why this B think this is that, and they da 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 da. It's how you handle it. It's obviously going to be based on your own free will and your choices, right? But there's a need for you to just remember not to react, but more so to respond if in fact you do it all. Okay, I do feel some of you guys will feel the need to address it, depending on what's said or depending on how it's brought to you or whatever. So some of you guys will feel the need to speak to something. Just be mindful of like reacting. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go all off the wayside and get to going in your bag of cussing out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, hey, even if you do, that's cool. But be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of the words you speak, because you have to know, which I feel like many of you do, how powerful your words are, especially at this time, especially with someone being combative towards you and coming for you, when in fact I feel as though, like I said before, Spirit is letting you know that you're very justified in your actions. So all it would do is just basically be creating unnecessary karma for yourself, because this person and them doing this, they're already they're already getting their karma. That's why they're mad, they're upset, they're feeling the need to do this, right? They're already feeling the feelings of the karma. 11:11 on the time as I'm saying this. So it's really no need to respond truthfully, because they're already feeling the feelings, and then this is just going to amplify that energy, right? But it's like if you feel the need to, right? Because I completely get it, and every situation is different, right? It could be a situation where you feel like you need to, and granted, mind you, that could be the ego, you know what I'm saying, as well. Like you being worried about, well, if I don't say nothing, then everybody gonna think I'm a punk, or if I don't say anything, then everybody's gonna be like, oh, well, it must be true because they didn't say anything. It's like Spirit is wanting you to not think of it from that level, because honestly, it's more of a don't add fuel to the fire situation. It's more of a misery loves company situation, and it's more of a, if you ignore this person, eventually they have no choice but to just let it go, move forward, leave you alone, going about their wayside. Because if they don't, not only will they obviously reap what comes with that consequence of continuing to mess with someone who's justified in their actions and also protected, but they begin to really just look crazy and insane, which I honestly feel like they already do just from this initial exposure or video or tagging online, or even if this is something that happens in person, it's like they're already gonna look crazy to many of the people around. So that's on you if you feel a need to respond, because you really can just kind of look at this person like, okay. It's giving that energy. It's also giving an energy of like somebody feels like you owe them something, which is really crazy. Now, don't get me wrong, in some situations, hey, maybe you do. Maybe you do. I like I said, Spirit has been very clear in letting me know that you're justified in your actions. So that to me means you don't owe nobody nothing. Not to mention, that's just me in a whole as a person. How my thought process works is we owe no one anything but to love them. That is truly all we owe people. And even in loving someone, that does not mean you have to deal with that person. You can love many people from afar, from a distance. And I believe that is part of the issue that this person is having trouble with. They could feel like you don't care about them. They could feel like you don't love them. And that is why these feelings are being stirred up and why these issues are coming about. When in reality, I do feel like you care a lot about this person or these people, but you also know in order for you to care about them and for it to not escalate into unnecessary things, or for it to not hinder you, because I'm sure you love yourself more than anything outside of yourself, or at least you should, in my personal opinion. But hey, take that with a grain of salt. It just bothers this person really bad. It's actually really sad because they're just seeking attention and they want it from you. And unfortunately, I feel there's this thing where you already know that they're an energy vampire. So it's like you could have in the past given them a lot. You could have shared a lot of your energy with them. You could have shared a lot of physical items with them, right? Gave them tangible gifts or whatever it is that they're seeking that they feel that they're owed. You could have given them money a lot back in a long time ago, whatever. And maybe you begin to see that it wasn't reciprocal or that they were ungrateful, because I am getting a very ungrateful energy as well. Someone could be very ungrateful for many of the things that you have done for them or been a part of as it pertains to them, to the point where it made them entitled. They feel entitled. Someone could feel entitled. Someone could feel ungrateful. And so these are things that prompted you to even just move forward. You could also be someone who you are establishing a career, or you have already established a career, or that's what you were working on. So you had to isolate yourself so that you could focus, so that you could grow, so that you could expand. You could also just be in some type of industry or some type of dealing with some type of business or clientele that calls for you to not be in connection with certain people. You could just already have known or know, depending on what level of timeline this is for you, that like these people or this person would only hinder your growth, or would only like mess up some of your deals or some of your connections with people who could actually help you expand and grow, or could, I don't know, it's not a good energy. I'm gonna just say that. But I really just feel ultimately it just stems from someone being very hurt. They just feel like you kind of left them high and dry, or this is how they will feel, and that you just don't care. So that's really more so where this is coming from. And it's like they've processed that part of it, but they don't want to feel the hurt feelings of it, the disappointment. So now they're just angry. So it's like, oh, I'm angry. Well, I'm determined to make this person angry. I'm determined to embarrass and expose this person. So just do what you will. Okay. But like I said before, be mindful of the words that you speak, when it comes down to if you do communicate with this person. Because I'm just getting this energy of like, say you get mad, you go off, you say something like, man, F you, I don't give a F about you. Like, I don't care what happened to you. And then like literally a month later, like something happened and they pass away. And then it's like it just will weigh heavy on your heart space. Especially, like I said, I feel like you do care about this person. It's not a situation where you just absolutely hate them or whatever. It's just more of you just know that you cannot be in direct communication, direct connection with this person. Okay? So, yeah, that sucks. I'm getting Aries energy. I'm getting fire sign energy for sure. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting like air sign energy as well. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So these could be someone's high placements. All right, the number 18, the number 29 could be significant as well, or the numbers 1, 8, 2, or 9 could be someone's life path number. Okay, or your birthday, or just whatever. Okay. Also, the number 2 and number 7. I think I said 2 already, but I didn't say 7. Or the 27th of the month could be significant for someone. Okay, or the 2nd or the 7th could be significant for someone. If I'm not mistaken, today is the 5th. Yeah, it's the February 5th at the time of me recording this message. So, and then I said the number 2. Yeah. So in 2 days, something could be taking place. whether it's this event or just something, because I'm actually getting more of good energy at this point when it comes to those numbers. It's something about something being lucky. You being lucky, something could happen where you feel lucky or blessed or whatever you resonate with. But something good could happen for you within the next 2 days. I'm gonna say 2 to 7. 2 days, 5 days, or 7 days. Something could take place. Or like I said, on possibly the 27th of this month, which is actually the day before the last day of this month. So I don't know, but there's something that just could be taking place for you that could really just uplift your spirits outside of the prior circumstances that I was speaking to. So that's what's up, because but yeah, so I hope this message was helpful for you guys. That is all I have for you at this time. Don't let nobody weigh you down, okay? If you already sat with yourself and God and source, your spirit team, and you worked out your emotions when it comes to this person or these people, trust how you feel, stick with what you know and what you've been shown, especially because I feel like whatever the situation is, it's just going to show you like, oh, well, I was right anyway to leave you alone, because why would I deal with you when you're this type of person that wants to try to expose me or embarrass me or call yourself calling me out publicly or to other individuals that we know, to try to make me look bad or to try to guilt trip me into dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a very manipulative energy coming from this person, so, or people. But all right, that is that. Don't forget to do all that fun clicky stuff. All right, hit the like button, subscribe if you have not already. Definitely go check out some of the videos, the other videos on the channel, okay? Let me know how this resonates with you down below in the comments, or possibly if this has already taken place, like how you handled it or how you intend to handle how you intend to handle it as you're thinking about it right now. Yeah, that really sucks. It does, because like it just goes to show you, like, some people really just are so unhappy, and when they're unhappy, their goal is to just make you unhappy. So yeah, but all right, I will holla at y'all later. All right, see ya.
Still that one, still that girl, still that chic, yeah. Still that boss, making moves, getting rich, yeah. Crown on my head, ain't nobody finna snatch it. All these dreams in my bag, watch me catch it. Oh yeah, snakes in the grass, I hit a hit stall. Money in my pocket, never miss, y'all. Walking